Okay, so I think we're all aware that Lindsey Graham had passed away. And I wasn't going to make this video because, in a sense, I kind of feel like it's not my place to say anything. But after scouring the internet, getting news on his death and things like that, I found this clip, and I want to show it to everybody.
It's official. The election results of 2024 were certified today in the House of Representatives presided over by Vice President Harris. Donald Trump won, the biggest political comeback in American history. I'm glad of the part I played in it. I think he's going to be a great president. Let's hit the ground running, secure that border, cut our taxes, and get the world back in better shape. I'm ready to go. It was great to be part of history, seeing the votes counted. President Trump won. The only problem I saw is they skipped Canada. We'll fix that next time.
I don't know how you're going to fix that when you're down there looking up at us. But after watching this video, I was kind of like, nah, I'm not going to make this video. Why not? I mean, Lindsey Graham only dies once. And for anyone saying that I'm a little bit insensitive when it comes to this video, well, let me just remind you of this. It's Taco Tuesday's post about Robert Mueller dying. Let me read it out. Robert Mueller just died. Good. I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. President Taco Tuesday. Now, what I'm going to show in this video, my message is not going to be the same as Taco Tuesday's. I don't want to see anybody die, but I also don't have to mourn Lindsey Graham. But this video is not specifically going to be about Lindsey. It's going to be about the entire state of the United States. Now, I don't know too much about Lindsey Graham, but all I know is that he flipped more than pancakes. You heard him praise Taco Tuesday when he won his second term. But let me show you some videos from the past that show him flipping the other way.
What is your reaction to hearing what Donald Trump says?
I'm disgusted. Well, I want to talk to the Trump supporters for a minute. I don't know who you are, and I don't know why you like this guy. I think what you like about him, he appears to be strong when the rest of us are weak. He's a very successful businessman, and he's going to make everything great.
Now, I don't know why, but I find this highly ironic because, like 10 years ago, Lindsey Graham was saying this about Taco Tuesday. Yet, when he won the election the second time, he was very happy to be a part of it. And from the clip earlier, he was definitely okay with us being the 51st state. And you know what's really funny? This video is actually starting to show up in everyone's algorithm again. And let me read out some of the comments. This aged like milk, just like Graham did. What a coward, Taco Tuesday butt-kissing turd of a man. The epitome of a principled human being. The next one. May Lindsey Graham burn in hell. But I will always remember this one time he was mostly correct about Taco Tuesday, before becoming Taco Tuesday's biggest bootlicker. Now, we know Lindsey Graham is not the only bootlicker. I mean, there's tons of them. But I'm going to talk about that later, and there is actually a point to this video.
He's going to take all the problems of the world and put them in a box and make your life better. That's what he's selling. Here's what you're buying. He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot. He doesn't represent my party. He doesn't represent the values that the men and women who wear the uniform are fighting for. Because what Mr. Trump is doing, and I don't think he has a clue about anything, he's just trying to get his numbers up and get the biggest reaction he can.
Wow, I mean, talk about the pot calling the kettle black. I mean, when I heard this 10 years ago, I had a little bit of faith in the Republican Party. Just a little. But obviously, here we are today.
And what Mr. Trump is doing is undercutting everything we stand for. He's undercutting how you win the war. He's empowering the enemy, and he's putting people at risk who are serving our country. Now, he's never served. Going to a military high school, Donald, is really not military service. You've never worn the uniform. You've never been on a Ford operating base. You've never been at a PRT as a member of the Department of Justice.
Well, he's been on Epstein Island. Does that count? What I'm trying to point out here is the hypocrisy coming from Lindsey Graham. And let me show you what he said after the January 6th insurrection.
It ain't going to work. So it's not going to do any good. It's going to delay, and it gives credibility to a dark chapter of our history. That's why I'm not with you.
For like 48 hours, and I think he changed his mind after that.
But I will fight to my death for you. You're able to object. You're not doing anything wrong. Other people have objected. I just think it's a uniquely bad idea to delay this election. Trump and I, we've had a hell of a journey. I hate it to end this way. Oh my God, I hate it. From my point of view, he's been a consequential president. But today, first thing you'll see. All I can say is count me out. Enough is enough. I've tried to be helpful.
Yeah, that's rich coming from this guy. Let's hear again what he said when Taco Tuesday won his second election.
Donald Trump won, the biggest political comeback in American history. I'm glad of the part I played in it. I think he's going to be a great president. Let's hit the ground running, secure that border, cut our taxes, and get the world back in better shape.
I mean, shit, it's like two completely different people. Now, there's like dozens, if not hundreds of other videos that I can use to show the contradiction. But I've always brought it up in my videos that we can't just rely on Taco Tuesday leaving the office, because he'll leave the office. But then you're going to have senators like this guy. He'll still be around. Well, not him specifically, but other senators. Like potentially Senator Ted Cruz, or Governor Ron DeSantis, or Senator Claudia Tenney. Or remember this guy, Senator Joseph Martin from Maine. If you don't know who this guy is, he sent our MPs detailed instructions on how we should assimilate to become part of the United States. I'm really proud of the GTL community when it came to Senator Joseph Martin. I think we sent probably a good, 500 emails to him, and I think we broke his phone system. Well, I don't think we can take credit for the phone system. Somebody posted it on Reddit, and Reddit took over. But my point is that Taco Tuesday is not the source. He's just the mouthpiece. Because eventually, Taco Tuesday will follow the same route that Lindsey Graham has went, which is down. But that doesn't fix the fundamental problem with the United States right now. Because these senators and governors that you see on the screen right now, they're not going to go anywhere. And even if they get, kicked out or, the other party wins, somebody else just as bad is just going to replace them. Now, what I'm saying is not limited to the Republican Party. It's going to happen on the Democratic side as well. Now, of course, I would much rather have a Democratic president run the clown show right now. But it doesn't automatically mean that they are friends to Canada or the rest of the world. Sure, they might put a little bit of normalcy back in the clown show they call a country, but they've proven they're no friends of ours and they'll stab us in the back. Each one of these senators and governors have shown us over the past year that they're in it for themselves, and in my opinion, they're not much better than any Republican senator or governor. Because they continue to gaslight us to think that Canada is the problem and that Canada is hurting their friends, or Canada is hurting their wine industry. But going back to Lindsey Graham, his lasting legacy is going to be flipping back and forth, just like what I showed you earlier. And it's not just me saying this either. You can go to any news report on Lindsey Graham's death. Go to the comments. There's not a single comment there that says a positive thing for Lindsey Graham. Okay, maybe if you go to Fox News, there might be some positive comments for him. But what I'm showing you on the screen right now is the sentiment towards Lindsey Graham's death. And I don't think this is going to be the last one, because the next person we have on deck is Mitch McConnell. Although there is no confirmation if he's actually alive or dead at the moment. Although he did post up a picture, but I'm a little bit sus on this one, because he actually looks like he's in better shape than when he tried to do the speech.
And a string of
Are you good, Mitch?
Okay, Mitch. Anything else you want to say, or should I just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press?
Now, the immature side of me really wants to go off on this, but I'm not going to. But with the death of Lindsey Graham and the unconfirmed status of Mitch McConnell, the Republicans are probably asking the world to pay their respects to two senators. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm not going to pay any respects to two people who have contributed so much to the chaos that we're going through right now. They had a choice in life in which direction they wanted to go. And unfortunately, they chose to support Taco Tuesday and his radical policies. Now just remember, the Republicans and probably a lot of the United States, they don't care what we think, because everybody around the world is beneath them, right? But the United States should remember that the rest of the world is still watching. And we have long memories. So 10, 20 years down the road, we're going to still remember people like Lindsey Graham and him supporting the annexation of Canada. I know normally when someone dies, you say rest in peace, but nah, not for Lindsey Graham. To close off this video, I would like to thank Churchill from our Discord server for posting this photo off of Wentworth Falls in Nova Scotia. It looks like I have a whole ton of new photos to be able to feature from the Discord server. So I want to thank you, Churchill, for posting these photos up and sharing it with the community. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. If you found any value in anything I said today, or you want to hear more from a Canadian and international point of view without the US media bias, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below. That way you'll be notified of my future videos. And don't forget to hit the bell icon and select all as well. Now, if you want to see more of my videos, check out the ones that are going to show up on your screen shortly. Thanks everyone, I'll catch you in the next one.